Okay, let's see if we can hear myself coming through. Okay, let's see if we can hear myself through. Let's see if we can hear myself through. Let's see if we can hear myself through. Okay, this is what I would describe as perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hopefully we have fully resolved the audio issues that have been affecting the stream over the last couple of streams that I've been doing. I have now switched my broadcast method, so yes, this should be a little bit better. Now, of course, the problem is we are potentially going to run into a significant water issue within our shelter today, as we are in the middle of summer. By the way, the rain in the background, if you can hear it, is we are having storm force rain here in the UK outside my window, so that will be the reason for it. But what I will be doing is I will just be hovering around here at the beginning before we go with anything in the game, because the stream itself starts in 4 minutes. So in fact, let me put it back to the stream starting soon page to wait for people to start tuning in at 8 o'clock. So if you're watching this after it's been recorded, feel free to skip ahead a few minutes after the starting soon page, and then the stream will start. Okay, so let's get into it and start today's stream. Without further ado, let's get going. It's 2 minutes to 8, but you know what? Who cares? Let's get things started. You'll notice an improvement, hopefully, in the broadcast, as I'm using a new solution today to broadcast this stream. Rather than just using the built-in NVIDIA broadcaster, I am now using a separate solution. Okay, we've got somebody at the door looking for a blah blah blah. No, we've got no water, and everything is looking fairly dicey anyway. Okay, toilet requirements. I'm beginning to think, actually, from an AI perspective, let's turn off everything, because we've got low water, so everything is going to need to be manually controlled now. We're in the depths of summer, so outside, well, at the moment it's only 18 degrees, so it's not too bad. but at the same time we only have 26 water left, and of course, yes, it's not too good, is it? So our shelter is not doing too bad at all. We have plenty of everything that we need, but something that we do need to do is get a better shower in. So let's see what we need. Craft object, tier 2. We want a shower. We need 6 pipes. Okay, that's it. That's all we need is 6 pipes. So in which case, let's get Amanda to go craft item. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And confirm. And what in the meantime we will do is we will get George to, if we go to his skills, sorry, not his skills, his attributes, his stats, he's the resourceful chap, so we will get him to deconstruct the Bobby basic shower, because we're down to 26 water, so we want to do absolutely everything possible to try and long out our water supply. So we'll get him to deconstruct that. She's building the pipes. That will then give us enough resources to be able to build the next shower, which uses less water. Brilliant. Okay, our guys are currently searching the locations that we requested, and then they shall return. Now, one thing that I'm fairly disappointed with for this particular spawn, so it's procedurally generated when you start the game, and we've finally found the faction. Well, I've played ahead with this save a little bit to see what happens, just for the benefit of you guys for when I'm doing this live stream, and I'm going to say it's not pleasant. I've actually already created a backup live stream save as a just in case, because potentially we are going to run out of water. Now, around this area, you'll see the one thing that we haven't uncovered yet is a water reservoir, which is a workable location. And when you work the location, you get water and you get dirty water. So you can replenish your water supplies by sending a couple of your faction members there, get them to work the location for a couple of days, bring them back, and they should have plenty of water. That isn't the case on this procedurally generated map. So water is a very big issue for these guys. So let's get this deconstructed. Let's speed up time. Okay, what are we going to get? We're going to get 3 pipes, a valve, and some cotton back. That's good. Okay, hit play again. And now what we want to do is craft object, tier 2, and we want the tier 2 shower. So it's going to use less water. Let's get that put in. Oh, no, I don't want you doing it. Right, okay. No, you craft it, because although you're about to fall asleep, I need you to build the shower. And then go to sleep. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking he may actually pass out before he's managed to construct it. We'll see. Hi, the Hunter, 280. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. In fact, I'll pop a hi into the chat as well, just to let you know I'm there. And I'm not pre-generating this stream. Hey, like some people do. Say it's live and it's not actually live, it's pre-recorded footage. Okay. Who got a skill point? Amanda has increased her strength. Okay, perfect. Let's get that skill leveled up. So we're already on strength. In fact, she has 2 skill points. So what are we going to go with? Okay, let's go with imposing physique. So 10% chance to cause the fear status effect on opposing targets at the beginning of combat. So we'll purchase that one. The second one, we can either increase the damage dealt by blunt weapons, or we can further increase her carrying capacity. I think we'll purchase the carrying capacity upgrade for now. Okay, perfect. Close that back off. We've now unlocked tier 2 as well, so that is shoulder barge, kick, headbutt, and I think this is set a broken bone. Yeah, look at that. I remembered them without actually having to click on them to see what they were. Right, close that off. They've searched the location. Let's see what we've got. Disappointingly, no water. Okay, well, we've got some food. Okay, what else is worth taking? We've got the book. We'll take both of those. We'll take that, take that, take that. We'll take both of those. That is 3-star cement. Okay, with the way our resources are going at the moment, it might actually be worth taking some of the higher star items. So in yesterday's stream, I was saying that for the higher star stuff, unless you're building stuff, that uses, yes indeed, the handgun. I will be taking it, because it's also worth 80. And I'll take the bullets as well, and the rifle bullets, and the shotgun shell. So the question is, we've got another location to search. Do we take some of the 2-star stuff just for resources when we get back? No, not for now. We're only at 102 weight. Water, as I said, is our biggest concern. We're going to have a desperate water shortage in the not too distant future. That was magnesium, by the way, that I just took. So nails, cordite, again, used in the manufacture of bullets and stuff. If you get a workbench to make guns and ammunition. How well are we for weight? We're halfway there, so let's take one of those. Let's take both of those. Let's take both pieces of metal, because metal's still important. I think everything else can stay now. Okay, so confirm, because they've got this location to search next. Close that back off. Right, that shower is nearly constructed. And as you can see, so tomorrow we've got some black rain, and it won't do us much good. But one of the other things that's worth looking at is whether we can upgrade any further. So efficiency is definitely worth doing, and potentially the next capacity upgrade, but we'll go with efficiency. So it's going to increase the efficiency of the purification process by 10%, so it takes less time to purify water. Capacity is the more important part. That's how much water it can hold before it reaches maximum capacity. We've already upgraded it once, so it's got an extra 25%. Do it again, it's another 50%, obviously, and 75 and 100. Okay, so let's do efficiency. Now the recycler, let's collect the items that we recycled from yesterday. So, okay, take all. There we go, and confirm. Right, George is sleeping. Yep, he managed to get there without passing out. We've now got skilled builder, so can craft tier 3 recipes from the drafting table. So, drafting table, we have now unlocked all of these lovely things. Most importantly, the efficient toilet, the efficient shower, and the comfy bed. Now the comfy bed, another step to tier 3. Or if you're talking about for this, so tier 3 from the workbench, yes. So always check up here. So go to your banner, go to your goals, and see what you need to do to unlock. So if we scroll down, you'll find that tier 3 from the workbench is here. Sorry, no, that's the from the drafting table. So scroll further down, there it is. You can craft tier 3 recipes from the workbench. Items repaired, 25. That's a bit of a ball ache to get, if I'm being honest, because A, your equipment doesn't break that often, the bags and everything else. Your binoculars do, they break with infuriating frequency. But at the same time, repairing 25 items is going to take quite a lot of time. One of the other ones that we're looking to achieve on today's stream, which we should be able to do, is here. No, that's the... Yes, well, we can achieve that. We've got only 8 more dishes to cook. But the more important one is... If I can find it. There we go. So all items crafted at a workbench have a 20% increased chance of being excellent quality. So that's where, when you're making something, it might be 2 or 3 stars rather than just 1 star. And it increases the chance. So we only need to craft another 5 items and we will get that 20% hit. So we should hopefully be able to start crafting more 2 and 3 star items when we're crafting stuff at the workbench. So let's get that closed off. If you have any questions, do drop it in the chat. I'm very happy to answer and give you guys a shout out at the same time. And also, one person did decide to use the super chat and give me $5 a couple of days ago. If it's something that you want to do, do it. If you don't, don't. Of course, I will give you a shout out and it is massively appreciated. But again, I do this because I love doing it. Right. These guys are about 34% through their search. Let's speed up time a little bit. Okay, how much is she needing the toilet? I know it's flashing over. No, you can wait. In the meantime, go and repair the battery bank. Repair that as well. This is probably... Yeah, I thought that would need repairing as well. How else is everything else doing? No, she's not going to be able to do all of that. Okay, then sleep. So dismiss that and sleep. Okay, speed up time. Okay, she's going off and doing everything that I've asked. Now we can find the items. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, 2-star backpack. We will take that. Lovely. That gives you a carrying capacity of 40 pounds. Much better than the little knapsacks. Right, take the silver, we'll take the gold, we'll take the book, we'll take the light bulb. No, in fact, screw it, we'll take everything. Okay, so just take. So we're nowhere near full capacity. Okay, confirm. Let's have a look at our route. Would it be worth... We've already... Oh, no, we haven't visited the petrol station. Okay, well, in that case, change route. So, delete your nearest waypoint. Oh, wow. Queen's Bees, 6,000. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for $5. Thank you. Okay, I lost track then. Right, so what you want to do is you right-click and delete the nearest waypoint and change your route. So what we'll do is we'll make it go directly to the petrol station, so we shouldn't use all of our available rations. So if you change your route while you're going around, bear in mind that you only have the rations that you assigned for the original journey. So if you suddenly decide to go, oh, I'm going to go over here, and then come back here, your guys might end up like red for absolutely everything when they get back to the shelter, so you want to avoid that at all costs. I think we can probably explore one more tile over and then head back. There we go. That'll do. See, we're still only using one additional, so we've only got 6 and it needs 7, so they should be okay by the time they get back to the shelter. Okay, confirm and close. Yep, repairing the binoculars does indeed. It is a small price to pay for having the extra vision range as you're exploring. And in fact, it'd be worth seeing if we have anything to be repaired at the moment. I don't think we do. Repair equipment. Oh, we do. One bag, but it's not gone yet, and we don't have enough leather anyway. So not much help. Okay, yep, that is going to fail integrity-wise. Okay, so let's get George teed up as soon as he wakes up to repair stuff. So repair the water filter, repair the weather vane, because that is going down as well, and repair the oxygen filter. The other thing we want to do is construct our second wind vane. Okay, so how far away are we from that? So we need metal and we need wiring. So we need 4 wiring and we need 3 metal plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Now we've used up now almost all of our metal shavings. So your metal shavings, your best source of those is always the frying pans. And from what I remember, we haven't picked any up. Oh, and we've got an encounter. Okay, investigate. Ah, CTK mob, the final faction. At last. It's the one that's trusted. The one that in the last 4 streams we haven't uncovered. Okay, so do you know where you are? You look lost. This is the most brutal and violent faction, and it happens to be the one that I'm already trusted by, so that's quite handy. Because they're the capture, torture, kill mob, aren't they? So, who are you? Yeah, there we go. Capture, torture, kill. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Work together. Perhaps if you radio. It should actually say, we're already happy to work with you. And in fact, really, he should have offered me a trade at this point, rather than, but it's the initial interaction, so we'll forgive it for that. And walk away. Off we go. But we have finally found it. Tier 3 workbench. So George, Woo, I'm guessing you may have just joined the stream, but if you go up here and go to goals for your tier 3 workbench, you go down here. So tier 3 from the drafting table, and below that is tier 3 for the workbench. But for tier 3 for the workbench, you need to repair 25 items. As I said, it's a bit of a ball ache. It's an extended process because A, you need to have the items to repair in the first place, and 25 is a lot. It is, especially when you're mainly just repairing binoculars, bags, and occasionally the bedrolls, because they last a long time before they degrade to the point where they're broken and they need repairing. After all, it's a rolled up blanket, so it degrades fairly slowly. And of course it doesn't include repairing stuff in general. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Get back inside. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay, that rain is radioactive. We now potentially have all of this failing because of the acid rain. Hopefully not. More importantly, at least we'll get some water from it. So we've got 3 so far, contaminated water, which will be added to our supply. And it then needs to go through the purifier and be added to the water supply. And in fact, something else we can do. Workbench mastery, so we've just got 1 store, so all items crafted at a workbench have a 20% increased chance of being excellent quality. So that's what I was talking about. We only needed to do 5 more things. And of course we can now build our second wind vane outside the shelter. Nope, because we need 1 more piece of metal apparently. I thought we added everything. I must have cancelled one of them. Okay, so craft item. We should still have enough metal shavings. Yes, we do. And we only have 2 metal shavings left after we've made this sheet of metal. So really, we can't make much else at the moment. A bit less than ideal, but, you know, never mind. One of those things. But, of course, we now have a faction which we can trade with. And let me just have a quick look. Sky 24. Short game, but... No, the game does not support Windows 7. Sorry about that. I'm saying that as if I'm one of the people that developed the game, which I'm not. But requirements are always a pain in the ass, especially when you're using a laptop. Obviously, I'm on a tower PC at the moment, but I do like to game laptops as well. The other thing with laptops is you have to replace them so frequently. Like every 18 months really, with the pace of technology, graphics and everything else. But I differ. Let's contact faction, and we know that we are trusted now with the CTK mod, so what we should be able to do is set up trade. Oh, they have water. They have water. Yes, we definitely want to trade with you. Now you can't select what you want to trade, which I think it would be better if they just sent someone to your shelter with the stuff so that you didn't have to go and get it. But at the same time, we know that we can take all the water, so low value stuff, trade value of 1, 4 and 2 respectively, so we don't need to take too much stuff with us to trade. We don't need a beginner oratory book. We don't really need anything else that they've got unless they're selling it cheap. Oh, they are. Okay, well, send plenty of value and we'll trade with them. So request trade. And what they should do is they'll now set up a location where you can trade with them. So they're on their way to the trading spot right now. Get yourself over there and trade with them. Maybe you'll trade us something useful. Otherwise, one of my men will pay. So that just goes back to their violent tendencies. So, okay, end call. And then close this and bring up the map. What we should have is a little red circle at some point appear near us, which will be the trade spot. Hasn't done yet, but close. We'll let them finish searching as well. And the rain has now stopped, so let's get him back out there and repair. No, not upgrade, I clicked on repair there. Okay, so repair, and repair, and repair. And we've now got our stuff to collect. Also, guys, just let me know if this audio quality is now better than it was on the previous stream, because as you may have missed it, but at the beginning of the stream, I did say I'm now using a different solution rather than NVIDIA's direct stream to YouTube. I'm now using a separate software to do it, so the intermediary of that should improve the audio quality and everything else. Right, let's view items. Oh, there is lots of good stuff here. Right, we've got, more importantly, we've got 4 fuel. We've got 2 frying pans. We will definitely take those because we know that we're out of metal shavings. We've got 2 food, which will take another gun, more bullets. Okay, we also have a chisel, so that is a tool that we can use on the workbench. We've got some ruined clothes. We've got 2 water, more importantly, and a blueprint. Flashbang proximity mine. Awesome. So the flashbang proximity mine you put outside your shelter, so if you get raided, that detonates as the people are approaching. And of course you can also put landmines, so you can potentially kill people before they even get to your shelter. Take both the beginner logics. I think we're going to have to come back to this location. We will take the metal as well. That is limestone, so I don't particularly care. We'll take the other book, we'll take the blueprint. Okay, how much capacity do we have left? Not a lot. Maybe 2 fuel. We can take 1. Okay, take the pipe, take the rubber. We can still take the broken radio and the toys, and that's it. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to research that location, but confirm, and off they go. Perfect, and the trader's arriving as well. That's nice and handy. Awesome. Glad that the sound quality's improved, because it was something that is not a microphone issue, it's an NVIDIA issue. So I had to look online, and there's quite a few people doing broadcasts that have had issues using NVIDIA GeForce Experience. So I thought best use a system that I hadn't used for a while, and I'm glad that it's working. So cool. Radio. Someone's just put radio in. As in, Hunter 280, do you remember me from the days that I'd done radio, or have you just popped radio into the chat for any specific reason? Right, we've got an encounter with the Church of Hope. Right, Skay 24, the loot mechanic at the moment is broken, so it should respawn over time, but currently it's literally like you go and visit a place and what is there, and once you've taken, nothing comes back. It should respawn very slowly over time, so if you think about it, when you're looking in a tower block, as an example, you might find items on the 1st and 2nd floors and then decide to come back on the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th floors or whatever at another point in time, so there should be more stuff for you to find, which would make sense. Right, let's see what happens with this guy. So we know it's a negative encounter, so we'll do a flee. So we're already fully loaded with stuff. Okay, so attempting escape, and escape successful. I could have knocked him out, but I've learned that if you try to escape and it fails, and you then have a combat encounter, you will not take a negative hit on the faction standing. So you can still fight and then kill the person, but you won't take the negative standing hit, whereas if you just go combat straight away, you will take the negative faction hit. And seeing as how hard it is to improve faction standing, it's not really a great idea. Right, she is absolutely desperate for the toilet now, so okay, use, and then you're going to have a shower as well, but can we craft some soap? Yes we can. So we'll do that first. Of course that uses less water, so we do have to think about the mechanics now. Oh, taking the radio from the gas station. Yes, which I did, didn't I think. Let's go back. And go back to here. Yes, I did. In fact, I've got 2 of them. And look at that. Binoculars broken again. Of course. You've been out on one expedition, so of course they're going to break. Well, I did say before, it's made out of a pipe, 2 lenses, and some duct tape, so at the end of the day, it's not exactly the most professional binoculars in the world, is it? In fact, it's more a monocular. It's a single pipe with a lens in each end. It's not even really binoculars, it's just one thing. Oh, we got a trader as well, haven't we? Before she buggers off. Right. Yes, we definitely want those because we need the metal shavings. We do not want your 3-star leather. Go away. We do want your warm clothing. We do want your 3 laptops. This is going to get quite expensive. How are we doing for rubber? I think we've got loads. Yeah, 36 1-star rubber, so we don't really need the rubber from the tyres. Plastic, we've also got loads, I think. Yeah, 41 1-star, so we certainly don't need plastic. Do we want the... No, we can get... We've got 2 of those coming back. The games consoles are quite cheap, so we'll take a couple of those. That does mean we're up to 132. The junk piles are worth having as well. They're only a trade value of 3, as is the 1-star rope, because we've only got 2. Right, this is going to be quite an expensive deal, isn't it? Right, 145 we're at. So the question is, what do we trade? How many books have we got? Not many, but we have got some coming back. Okay, inner logic. These are the extra ones though, because the ones are already in the bookshelf, so it's not like they will disappear. So we'll get rid of that one. And what we will also do is, what's the 2-star worth? 20. Okay, we don't need the 2-star back when we've got a 3-star. They're only worth 2. Okay, light bulb, I know that's worth a lot, but I don't really want to get rid of it. Okay, we've got lots of glass though. This is a fantastic trade item. I've worked out that with glass, you can trade cooked meat. Yes, you can, Sky. There will be some killing, Queen, don't worry. As soon as there's a combat encounter, instead of subduing, I will go for kill because I don't have a jail cell yet. But glass, for you guys, this is one of the best trading items. It has a value of 5. Most times when you go to locations, you will find glass jars which create more broken glass. So it's epic for trading. So let's build this up. We've got loads of it. Bring it up, bring it up. There we go, 148. So we can technically trade a little bit more if we can find anything cheap. 1-star nail's not going to cost a lot. Yeah, 0.75. How much is the wooden broken toy? 7.5, so that's too much. They're all too much. That's 2-star glass, which of course is going to be too much. Ball is 4.5, so that's going to put us on 150 and a little bit over. What's the trade value of the tire? It's also 4.5. About the 1-star sand, 3.75. Okay, so 95% chance of the deal being accepted. Because we've done so many trades now, we also have higher chances of getting deals. So let's go, and the trader has agreed. Awesome. Right, let's clear the notifications. Okay, I know you need a shower. Oh, hold on, I was getting her to do something, wasn't I? So she went to the loo. Then I said I was going to do something. Then, okay, well, screw it. Now, yes, I made the soap, that was it. The food shouldn't go bad because we are sitting at Jesus, minus 9.2 degrees Celsius. Okay, we can adjust the thermostat again on here. Let's change it back to -1. As long as you keep your chiller room at below freezing, your food will not go bad. Close. Okay, monitor the temperature. There we go, it's rapidly coming back up. Good, so it's plus 12 degrees, so hover at -1. -10, your guys will get hypothermia very, very quickly. Although, of course, heat exhaustion is on the horizon, so what have we got this room set to? So the bedroom is currently at 18.5, and we've got it set to 19, so maybe let's bring it down to 18. There we go. And more importantly, these probably need repairing as well. Yep, they do. Also, with the fans, don't let the integrity drop too far, because the effectiveness of the device decreases as its integrity goes bad. So, if you open the pantry and you have a look, I noticed that the integrity is not going up; it is just frozen. So that's still at 82.1, and that is still at 80.2, the same as yesterday's stream. And we've had, obviously, a couple of days go past since I started the stream, and there's been no degradation, because if you hover over it, the food degrade rate is only -2%, so it's not positive. If it was a positive percentage, the health of the food would continuously go down, but as long as it's a minus percentage, you're all good. Right, let's see how much white. That's going to add quite a bit. Take all and confirm. Binoculars didn't break, did they? After I said they'd be ruined by the time we got back, they're not. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, you're going to have to drink water. And of course, go straight into the chiller and stay in the chiller and get hypothermia bronze. Right. You go down there to drink water. And you, oh my goodness, need 2 things. You need a shower and then you need sleep. Or do you need sleep first? Take a shower with soap, then sleep. In the bed with more health, which is that one. Okay, sleep. Right, Anthony. Okay. Don't carry water. Drink water, please. And then you toilet. You get out of the chiller. Okay, open pantry, eat. So basically everyone needs all of their stuff seeing to. Everyone's in a bad way. But importantly, we still have 26 water left. We haven't got any rain on the horizon, but at least we've got 26 water, eh? Right, you go and have a quick shower now. Oh, okay, you're going to have to use a normal shower. Oh, and you need to eat. So open pantry and eat 3-star. I know there's only one left. Screw it. Right, how are you doing now? You need... Okay, so you need to go and use the toilet as well. Actually, yeah, you do. Luckily, you didn't get food poisoning. He was over 50% 50% hygiene. How do you rearrange furniture, Sol? Quite easily. So what we do, I'll pause the game. You right-click here on your drafting table. You go rearrange shelter. As soon as you go into rearrange shelter mode, you can start moving stuff around. So you can, move the workbench downstairs if you want. Obviously, at the moment, my shelter is packed out. There is no spare space, so I can't move things from one place to another without deconstructing items. You can technically kind of stack stuff up and then move, so I couldn't really just move that there like that, even though it's not allowed, just to move stuff around. So if I wanted to move the bathroom, say, closer over here, I could stack everything together and then move it over. Just need to make sure that nothing is red when you right-click the mouse button, which confirms everything will move. Okay, there we go, and hit play. And right, how's the battery bank doing? I'm pretty certain that's going to be repairing. Yes, it does. That already needs repairing, so repair, and then let's take a shower. We are running quite low on water now. You need sleep badly, but repair the bed first, please, because it's falling apart. Oh, that's a double repair job. You don't need to do that. Then sleep. You, Amanda, are the only person who has had all of your needs satisfied. Okay, another thing to do, we need to recycle, because we brought loads of stuff back, didn't we? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. That's going to give us 18 circuit boards. Okay, because it's the recycler, rather than doing it at the workbench. Okay, next laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give us a crap load of cabling, transistors, and even more circuit boards. A couple of radios. That's going to give us some more transistors, some fuses, and some more cabling. The TV. That's going to give us some broken glass, some switches, some other good stuff. Okay, then we've got the broken glass jar, so we'll recycle that. And the logs. And we should have the scrap part, and of course the frying pans. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that has given us 180 metal shavings. Those frying pans in a recycler are a godsend. Okay, and the last thing we'll recycle is the scrap piles, because they give good stuff as well. I know there's burnt clothes and stuff up here as well that we need to recycle, but we'll get this recycled first. And off it goes. Right, you, clean the table. Don't need to repair the table, but clean it at least. That is full health. I think everything is in pretty good repair condition. Ah, yes, that's what we wanted to do, wasn't it? But not with her. She's only 15 to 18%. In fact, go and read an intelligence book rather than standing in the chiller and getting hypothermia. Tell you that she's low intelligence, can't you? Right, George, he needs sleep, but there's no beds available, so he's good apart from sleep. Okay, Katia will need food and water when she wakes up. Anthony will just need food. Okay, in which case, go and harvest the trap that's out here. Okay, once you halfway through there, so just bring him back down after he's harvested to stand next to the bed, ready to go to sleep. Speed up time. Okay, so we got 3 pieces of meat from that. That's good. Get him to stand next to the bed ready. Once she's got another intelligence point, what we will do is we will get her to go and cook everything that we've got. Hopefully he's not going to pass out. There we go. She's awake. And sleep. Right, you on the other hand, drink some water. Actually, don't drink water. You're alright for now. Also got a dips here, which means you don't need water that often. So it's 25% slower. Right, so craft item. Do we have the ingredients? Yes, we do. Okay, so we can make 2 meat stews. Lovely. And we've got another piece of meat, so we'll do that. Soup uses water, so we'll avoid that for now, but that does give us 3 good meals people can eat. Yeah, building the recycle, I've realised. So, yes, Nikolaus, I completely agree that when I done the play test for this, you also notice my hatch door is permanently open. It doesn't close anymore, apparently. So when I done the play test, the recycler gave you nothing more than what you got from the workbench as a recycling items. So there was no point in buying it, and it was quite expensive in relation to items. However, now in the final version of the game, I've realised that you want to get that recycler built as soon as possible. Where is she going? Just why? Why walk into the -1 degree Celsius room? In fact, eat the meat. Actually, no, don't eat. Eat the stew. You desperate food. There we go. Right, that bed is going to need repairing as well. And you, my friend, eat the meat because you get double. Oh, actually, no. Cancel that. If you remember, we added the trait veggie as well as meat eater. So if we go to his character stats and go to the leadership traits, we gave him veggie power and meat lover. So what you can do, you go to the pantry and look at broccoli. Broccoli gives a sustenance of 12. So for a leader, that gives a sustenance of 24. And meat gives 30. So you can actually eat 2 pieces of broccoli and get 48 sustenance. So eat, open pantry, and eat. It's not the greatest meal in the world, is it? 2 pieces of broccoli, but you know, the guy's powered by vegetables. Right, let's collect our items. Take all. There we go. And let's get the next stuff teed up and get it repaired, because I'm sure it needs repairing. Yes, it does. Okay, and recycle. Right, so now it's the 6 of these, which is going to give us loads of leather, loads of nylon, and loads of wool, which is fantastic. And the broken toys. I think that's, oh yeah, and a wooden crate. There we go. That's everything that we've got to recycle at the moment. So, recycle. That bed is going to fall apart while George is still asleep. So, when you wake up, mate, repair the bed. You've leveled up your intelligence. Let's go to intelligence. Oh, okay. Yep, she has no intelligence skills yet. Okay, so tactician's probably the best one to do first. Okay, close. Yeah, right. So she needs sleep as well, so repair the bed and go to sleep. Yeah, what do you need? You need water. Well, I've got 22, so drink water. Don't go and stand in the chill. Interesting. He ate 2 broccoli, but his hunger is still not great. Oh, he's only eaten 1. Okay. Oh, I cancelled him from getting the second one, didn't I? I thought he was just going in there to freeze to death like everybody else in the... But no, I just cancelled him trying to get his second. Yeah, they do need... I think you should be able to be in the room for a little while before you freeze, rather than it happening pretty much instantaneously as soon as you go in. Right, so Anthony's good for an expedition, as is Katya. So let's just quickly repair equipment. Okay, we need another lens, and that bag will be good once the leather recycling done. But neither of them are broken, so let's just send them on the expedition. Okay, set up expedition. So Anthony and Katya. Next. Go to equipment. So bedroll, nice healthy bag, binoculars, Katya, nearly falling apart bag, it's fine. Okay, weapons. So we've got strength 5 and strength 4, so both of them can carry knives. No one can use a baseball bat yet, that's fine. So knife and knife, and we'll take the grenades. Oh, very good point. We're supposed to be trading, aren't we? Has that appeared on the map? Here's the next question. Did I actually finalise the request for that trade? Doesn't look like I did it? Okay. Trade. Still have water. Are you mad? My men are still waiting for you to trade with them. Get the hell over to them. Okay. Pull. Close. Pause. Go to the map. Scroll your mouse wheel back and you will... is that the trade spot? No. Location tracker. Let's see. Quests. Mysterious Trader has 3 unique items available for trade. Events, Faction War, Outpost Weakened, Outpost Strengthened, Animal Density Increase. An influx of animals has been spotted in the area. Hunting will yield better results than normal. It is worth paying attention to that, by the way. The only thing is, where... Surely not. No, that's the Mysterious Trader. Okay. So... Oh my, okay, jeez. Alright, it's all the way over here. Okay, let's see if we can get that far. Might be worth creating some rations first. Okay, you, my good friend, go and prepare rations using broccoli. I don't even use it, takes 2. How many have we got? Meat, how many is that going to do? 6? No, that's still crap. 14 for that, that's not bad. What about 2-star one of those? 8, 16. Okay. And speed up time. Come on, run, 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 run. Make me some rations. Make me some rations. There we go. Okay, rations made. Set up the expedition again. Okay, so Anthony, Catcher, same people. Next, again, equipment, bedroll, bag, and binoculars. Bag. We can carry 240 weight. Then again the weapons, so knife and knife. So knife and knife. Take the grenades for encounters. Now we need to take no filter, so we need to take stuff that's valuable. We've also got full water to add actually as well. We've got 4 of these books now, so let's take 3. It's worth 120 straight away. And their stuff is quite cheap, so take a load of circuit boards as well. They're worth 20, so let's take 5 of those. 6. Yeah, that'll do. 5. Weight 17. There we go. So we've got 5 of those. That's 120 and another 120. So that's 240 worth of trade value. That should be bloody plenty. Okay. Next. Route. Can we get... You can't get there. You have to go through the fog first. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So, when I was saying on yesterday's stream that the faction that I'm allied with are miles away, I wasn't far wrong. I was not far wrong at all. In fact, that would almost be the kind of distance you'd want for a vehicle that we don't yet have. Okay, so this is all the CTK mobs. So what we will do is we'll come from the shelter and we'll go across, I think. Then we will come up here, up here, up here. Then across to pick up the fuel from the petrol station and then back. That's not too bad, 14 rations. So at least I made some more. Not too bad. Yeah, heat exhaustion is a pain at 30 degrees, which you are going to probably see in the next hour and 15 minutes as we are in summer and the temperature is starting to go up. I've experienced it as well, when everyone constantly has heat exhaustion, so I'm trying to keep everyone in this room here because it's cool enough for them to not get heat exhaustion. But yeah, it's not great. Right, let's add the water to our supply. No, we've got it. So within your inventory and your storage, when you have water that you picked up on an expedition, you can add a single, you can add multiple, or you can add all. So we're going to add all and close. That's brought us back up to 25 water. And we'll also add the blueprint. And I can see that our... Again. Right, you should be able to build the second wind turbine now, seeing as we've done everything needed. Okay, get that put in. Come on, George. Sort yourself out. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. And we also need to build another snare trap as well. So let's get that constructed afterwards. There we go. Haven't got any seeds growing at the moment, but that's because we've got no water. Can't really grow stuff if you haven't got water. Your people's survival is a bit more important. Yeah, I'm going to mention it to one of the devs. I think that with the next update that they're planning on doing beyond the one that they've released to the experimentation server, that they need to change heat exhaustion to at least 35 degrees Celsius, maybe even 40, which is a bit more realistic. I mean, all of us on our summer holidays would be suffering from heat exhaustion every day at 25 plus degrees Celsius, which it is ridiculous. Right, George is sitting outside where it's 15 degrees and it's nice and cool. In fact, let's have a look. Everything at the moment, apart from this room here, is, I mean, this room's 18 degrees, but it's still not bad. Touch wood for now. Right, she's going to go and work out. Okay. George has got another skill point. And it's an intelligence one. Okay. Right. Now, we've unlocked the tier 2s for him, and a good one is CPR training. So advanced CPR training. It increases the chances of you reviving a character from 50 to 75%. Not guaranteed, but it does massively improve your odds during combat if one of your people get taken out. So, purchase. And close. And speed up time. Actually, is there anything else we want to do? Collect the items, of course. No, take all. Again, I mentioned it on previous streams, but to those that haven't been tuned in and are here for the first time, I will also mention that tools themselves stay in your storage even though you've got the nail gun here and the chisel here. So if I go into storage, you will see the nail gun and the... Oh, have they changed it? Okay, I can't see the chisel. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I am right. So yeah, nail gun there, and the chisel will be somewhere amongst all of this stuff. Basically, don't trade them, because if you do, they'll disappear off your workbench, and then you'll lose the bonus for your tool efficiency. Because in Sheltered, the original game, if you picked one up, it went onto your workbench, it disappeared from your storage, which made sense because it was attached to your workbench. So any extra ones that you got, you knew you could trade them, whereas now you need to be quite careful because you might end up trading your 3-star chisel and left with a 1-star, which isn't as good. Although I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest, on the tool efficiency. I think each tool just gets 10%, that's it. Obviously for a 100% boost if you manage to find all 10 tools. Right, our electricity demand, how are we doing? Okay, so currently the batteries are charging, so we have got enough wind, that's good. And what's the health of that? 22, so after you've worked out, repair that. This probably needs repairing again, yes it does. Bed is fine, that bed is a little bit damaged. That is full health. How are these doing? 25 out of 32 and 23 out of 30, so repair these, and your task after that is to clean the table just to get you out of the chiller room, and you might as well repair it after you've done it. There we go. George is heading to do a workout as well. Okay. Amanda's increased strength. George increased. Go get rid of those notifications. We've got an encounter. Okay, investigate. So it's a random encounter. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. Hey, get away from here. Okay, so this could be a trade opportunity. Let's see what the person's got. Click to continue. Oh, we've got a bucket. So we'll take that. That's about it, really. What's one of these worth? 20. So, is that 26? 19% chance of success. What's a grenade worth? It's 2.5. 71% chance. Let's give it a go. No, doesn't agree with the deal. Okay. Let's try and take some more stuff then. So, That is worth 44. That's only 32. It's one of those buggerized trades. Okay, let's get rid of that. 14. Add that as well. What's that? 17.25 for one circuit board with a value of 22. It's not the greatest trade in the world, but we'll do it anyway because we'll get a charisma boost. You're going to have a really bad deal. Yeah, I know. I just said that. Yes. Of course they agreed with the deal. That went better than it usually does. Yeah, because I gave you stuff that was worth way more than what I took. But we get a charisma boost. So there we go. Continue. And we've still got plenty of stuff to trade once we get out there. But of course we're not getting anywhere this time because we have to slowly uncover the fog of war before we can reach the trade location. My next question is, do they stay around forever? Or do they disappear after a period of time and then take a faction hit? There's a question. Right, you need to have food. Okay, I made a mental note of that. Eat. Okay. Got another rabbit yet? No. Actually, another thing to do is to hunt. But at the moment, nearest forestry is all the way over here. But we will do a hunt. So, encounter loads. So, loads of animals at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll hunt 2 tiles and then come back because it's fairly close distance. And that will give us lots and lots of meat, which will top up our food after we were raided yesterday. Okay, speed up time. Okay, so he's gone for a workout and then he's gone to the treadmill as well. Interesting. Oh, that's where he went in the first place. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's get rid of your traits. I don't need them now. Oh, we've got rain. Whoop-de-doo-doo. Got rain in 2 days, and if it goes the same as it went last time, because as I said I've played this game ahead a few hours, it will be a sprinkling of rain that will give you 20 extra water. It's summer. Don't walk. Oh, you're getting food now, aren't you? Okay, you on the other hand, anything else need doing down here? Yes, my goodness, that needs repairing. Let's have a look at our objects, see how everything's doing. Again, click the arrow, click the numbers up here, and it will put the integrity value from lowest to highest. So the light punching bag that we're just repairing now, that was the one thing. The treadmill is going to need repairing again, but the wind turbine outside definitely needs doing. Okay. The only funny thing is the stuff that never degrades is on here as well, which is a bit silly. Good shower needs repairing. Okay, so good shower, repair. How's the toilet doing? It's fine. It's because no one's using it. Okay, repair the wind turbine. How's the second one doing? That needs repairing as well. How's all this doing? Yep, repairing of course. Repair. And of course repair. Yeah, they do disappear because they're special events indeed. They only last a certain amount of time. But at the moment we don't really need to get there. The 3 unique items or whatever that the trader's got I'm not particularly bothered about. Just get out of the freezer. Seriously. Again, where's the best place to stand? The coldest place in the shelter, so I die. Oh, George has now got heat exhaustion because it is 29 degrees. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He has heat exhaustion at 29 degrees Celsius. So some of you may be from parts of the world where the temperature of 29 degrees Celsius during the summer is quite lenient. We've got a place in Bulgaria, and the summer there this year was 40 degrees Celsius during the summer. And I certainly didn't suffer from heat exhaustion. Right, dexterity. What do we want to improve? Blade specialization. I think that makes sense, seeing as we're taking knives most of the time, so that's going to increase damage by 10%. So we'll purchase that. Lovely. Those. Come on, George. Get everything repaired. Don't die on me. I know it's middle of the day and it's now 30 degrees Celsius and you're physically losing health. Yes, I've moved the generator. In fact, that's another thing to start crafting. Yes. That. And craft object. That. And And then I will move the generator down there and make this room even more compact. Monitor him though, because obviously he's losing health. Not rapidly, but he is still losing health. He's got quite a few one more repair job to do. In fact, let's cancel the repair water collector, bring him back inside, and when she wakes up, she can go and use the toilet, and then she can repair the water filter. Go on, rabbit, jump in there. Jump in. Don't tease. Jump in. Don't stick your head in. Don't sniff it. Stick your head in. There we go. Thank you very much. Broken neck and dinner is served. Cool. Generator fuel would be another worth checking. 0.26. So I need to add some fuel as well. So after you've done that, in fact, I don't think George is actually going to be able to finish doing that. Highly unlikely. And what's the temperature? 34 degrees because it's further underground. Okay, so don't you build the second one. You just come back up here to here. You go and do tasks, and you've got another skill point as well, which is another strength one, and we go for headbutt, because it does 200% damage. It does use all 6 of your stamina, but again, you can knock somebody out and then just take all their stuff while they're subdued. So purchase that. Those. Yes, can get first degree burns from 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Shocking. There we go. Everyone's now. Look, that's it. Everyone's now heat exhaustion. That's it. Oh dear. I do find it hilarious. And you are completely correct, Hunter. 280. They do need to reduce the heat exhaustion factor. They need to put it, as I said, 35 degrees or maybe 40 degrees rather than bloody 30 odd. It's not wise to stop a new order patrol. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the flee. It may fail, but at least we won't take a faction hit if we do have to do combat. So flee. Escape failed. Here we go. Okay, so we're in combat. Okay, aim for the head. And attack and melee. Oh, counter and critical. Okay. Okay, so attack again. Or use item. Grenade. Costs 4 stamina, so we can't do it. Okay, so attack. Melee. Miss. Right, screw it. Item. Grenade. Boom. 64 damage. Oh, he's preparing to flee. Okay, he is preparing to flee. Okay, so again, aim for the head. Attack. Oh, did use skill. Sleight of hand. No. Just attack head. Melee. And he's dead. There we go. Oh, he's got some water on him as well. Awesome. And some seeds. In fact, we'll just take everything. There we go. Lovely. Another person successfully murdered. Although, of course, now they're going to be very, very sad because they've killed people. Do you know, actually, that's a very good question, Nicholas. I don't know if all of the blueprints are available on all maps. I would presume they are. They just may be very far away. So you may have to explore a lot of the map to find them. But the battery bank and the flashbang tends to be relatively close to where you are because it's a fairly essential blueprint near the beginning of the game. Right. Okay. Continue. Continue. And see that? No reputation damage. Because we tried to get away, he didn't let us, we attacked him. There we go. I didn't take any medical stuff, did I? Did I take any medical items? No, did not. Scheisse. Okay. So, That is a shame. Got an injured person now, and of course they may have more encounters. Didn't take any medical goods. Okay, get that water collector repaired, please, without dying, ideally. You should be alright in this room now, because the room is at 18 degrees Celsius. Our chiller is now at 3.2 degrees Celsius, so we need to change this now to, say, -5 and -5. That should bring the temperature down again. Yep, there we go. There we go, he's recovered. That's good. And in fact, he needs sleep anyway, so go and sleep. Cover as well your health. You are now done. You don't need sleep. Anything else. So go and grab yourself some food. Grab a 2-star. Definitely need that hunting expedition, that's for sure. My favourite trait on the leader, so let's pause the game and talk about this for a little bit. Right, so, of course, is he on the next? He's out on the, isn't he? I can't till he gets back. Okay, I will show you when he gets back. So my favourite one is to get trusted straight away with one faction, which costs 4. Then to give weak arms, which means your leader can't use a double-handed weapon. I don't care. Then you also add, what's the additional one? I can't remember it off the top of my head. We'll see when he comes back. Because you find floppy disks when you're exploring, and you can improve his skills once you're in the shelter. Because I've talked to a couple of people where they massively stacked the negative traits at the beginning just so they could add more positive ones, but of course overall it gives you a negative effect rather than positive, because you end up with a leader that's schizo. So you really want to focus on 2 positive traits and 1 negative at the beginning, and then level up your positive traits as you get the floppy disks as you're exploring, and you get the additional trait points. Which of course no one was to know at the beginning, so right, we'll take that 1-star as well, and we'll take the 3 of those. Take that. Else, so confirm. And back they come to the shelter. Speed up time. Okay, now that you've eaten, and you're a bit happier because of it, come down here. You have to drink water, but not yet. Shower at some point. Too distant future. Well, haven't had any additional traders either. It's not helpful. Okay, in fact, we're at night time now, aren't we? The temperature's falling. Okay, so 29 degrees. She recovered there between floors. So there's some cold air between floors. She recovered from her heat exhaustion, and then got heat exhaustion. Brilliant. Yeah, now that I've told you to walk there, just walk straight back out again. Don't worry about it. I didn't want you there for any particular reason. Especially seeing as I think you manage this room anyway, don't you? I know it's Anthony's room. Right, get rid of the temperature guide. Right, you are awake. I could just send you to sleep just for the sake of it, to be honest. Yeah, go on. Just sleep, just to recover your health. Right. Okay. Water and everything else is becoming a bit more disastrous, but we are going to have rain in 2 days. So not completely the end of the world. But again, as I've said, there is no water production facility anywhere near me on this map, which is a bit less than ideal. Yeah, the traders, the weapons traders are like pain. I prefer either the veggie traders, so the plant stuff, or the actual trader traders. But you don't get them all the time, of course. Right, do we have anything else to recycle? I don't think we do we? Nope. Of course, you can go further. You can start breaking these down into their core components as well. Not that it's needed. And in fact, we've got extra ones of these, so you can get some extra metal shavings, or of course you can sell them, but they only have a value of 5, so not exactly high value goods. 20 valves now. We can build lots and lots of showers. We just have no water to fuel the shower. Right, how's the temperature doing? Still fairly warm in there. Okay, I'm sorry, but one of you is going to need to go. So who are we going to use? Go. Let's go back. You, on the other hand, go and have a drink of water. So if I'm correct, your water rate is... Let's go. Right. Oh, it's messy. Drops twice as much litter when crafting. That's the other thing as well that you don't find out until you start playing, is what people's negative traits are. So the rest of your faction. Okay, repair this. It's going to need repairing. The battery bank is definitely repairing. The beds probably need repairing as well. Yep, so repair those. And repair that one as well. Storage doesn't need repairing, of course. Right, now, as soon as you're finished, which you are now, right, you get up here. Down. Oh, actually, no, stay there. Go back down again. Go back down. There we go. Pause. Rearrange shelter. And grab the Jenny and bring it down here. There we go. And in fact, we could probably move the extra water barrel as well. There we go. That'll do. We've created a bit of space. And play. Add fuel. Fuel. Oh, look at that. Caught it at 0.02 fuel. I thought we were getting raided then. Okay, broken equipment. 2 things broken. Take all. And we've got somebody. Door. So respond. Why are you accepting new recruits? You're a really good recruit. You are. You're really good. But I can't accept you because my oxygen filter can't get any more people and I have bugger all water. I would love to say yes. You are strength 4, dex 3, intelligence not so good, but charisma 3, perception 3 and fortitude 4. That's quite a good character. But, sorry, no. Okay, Amanda is now in desperate need of a shower. Where is she? Sitting down. Take a shower. And drink water as well. That's what I'm going to do, but right, these guys are going to be all dear. Right, you drink water rapidly. Go and open the pantry and stuff. You open the pantry to start. Oh god, what am I talking about? Cancel. To, yeah, cancel. Right, okay. Showers first. Yep, I know you both stink. Right, she should be out in a second. Come on. Okay, take a shower. Now you're cold, exhausted, else, everyone's going to die. Come on! Summer is awful, I'll be honest. A couple of people have said it on Reddit and on some of the comments on my videos and live stream as well, that yeah, summer is fairly brutal, and it is a very brutal period of time. Right, while you're showering, you can't really do anything but go and drink water, play, get pretty one of the stats. Oh, we're nearly out of water now. We did bring some back, didn't we? Was it just one? Yeah, it was just one, wasn't it? Single. So we're down to 17 water. We'll get a little splash of rain tomorrow. So, right, after you've showered, eat. You now take a shower. You did good. Okay, toilet. It'd be good if the dirty water from the shower went into the water purifier. I would imagine as you unlock the tier 4 stuff, that's what will happen, but yeah. Get on a run where... Actually, no, that's insane. Yeah, for late game, I completely agree, Hunter 280, that that is a bad strategy. You don't want to piss off everyone. You want to try and have at least a couple of the factions that are on your side. You can be suicidal, but you won't get any completion. It just won't happen. Right, okay, she needs to eat desperately, so... You go and sleep. Then let's go back to catch you. You've eaten to sleep as well. You're all good. And you need to eat and shower. Okay, so screw it, take a shower. Oh, traders arrived. Oh, honey. That would allow us to make soap. Okay, right, and we'll take your broccoli. You don't really care at the moment. Grass we don't need. Mineral ore we don't need either. So really the only other stuff we might want to take is a couple of crates, which is 22.5 of value. Let's see what we've got to trade. There's 22.5. Well, that's only 10. So let's just use the grass we've got loaded. There we go, 22. 88% chance. Trader does not agree. Okay, take an extra piece. Is there anything worth 5? 1.5. I don't know why a glass jar's worth 15 if I'm being completely honest, but okay, 24 versus 27. Yes, it's a bad deal. I was going to say it's a bad deal. Okay, right. Storm on the surface, so we've got a dust storm, so that's going to be degrading everything up here. Yeah, 27 out of 35, 23 out of 31, so we're going to need to go and maintain those again. Okay, let's get back to Katja. She's going to go to sleep after she's eaten. Hopefully, hunger. Okay, perfect. You now need to go and eat. Not craft anything. Let's risk it for a biscuit and go and harvest this, and then come straight back inside. So, there we go. Okay. Might go and harvest. Yeah, you probably will, Gorilla. You'd probably need to have, and you'd also need to be building training equipment and everything else very quickly, so that you train your skills up, your strength skills and everything else up very rapidly. Very rapidly. Right, craft item. So we don't have enough ingredients left to make the stew, so it's 3 pieces of cooked meat and confirm. How's George doing? He needs the food. Not completely red yet, but and we're down to 12 water as well. Oh, stressful. Stressful. Okay, let's clear all of this. I think the water does need to be balanced a bit as well. Bearing in mind that for this, although it's custom settings, it might as well be on easy mode. And if this is easy mode, I can't imagine that intermediate or brutal and hardcore are going to be doable in any way, shape or form. But you have to remember that when Sheltered first came out, it was very much the same. A lot of the mechanics needed balancing, a lot of updates were made, and then of course they done stasis and the two main changes, so surrounded and stasis. And I think they're going to be doing a lot of development work on this as well going forwards. Right, while she is in good condition, let's get her to request traders. We still need traders today. And you open pantry, eat, then clean the table. Done. Go on, rabbit, jump in there. So one more day until rain, and we've got 12 water. So not shockingly bad, but not great either. And let's add more fuel to the Jenny as well. Okay, so he should clean the table, and then he'll pop down. Well, you're doing you now that you're up and you're in good nick. Please go and clean the shelter. Done for a while. Let's have a look. Oh, 82% dirty, jeez. 100, or is that 100% clean? Oh, that must be 100% clean. No, only 82% clean, so there's a bit of cleaning to do, not loads. But again, temperature, astronomically bad, but it's the evening time, so the temperature will start to decrease. Yeah, summer's awful. Yeah, then winter is even worse because of the low temperatures. I completely agree. It then gets freezing cold and your heaters are running constantly. In general, the game is challenging, which I don't disapprove of, because if a game's too easy, what's the point in playing it, right? Don't get me wrong, you never want what I refer to as a controller through the television moment. So in the past, I've been gaming for over 25 years, to put that in perspective to all of you that are tuned in. I was one of the top 10 players in the world at Red Alert 2 from the Command & Conquer series. I've played EVE Online for over a decade. Generally, gaming has been my life. I had an Amiga 500 Plus, I had Theme Park on it. My dad always worked in IT, so I've always had computers, and I've always loved gaming in general. But over the years, there have certainly been multiple titles that have put in elements of the gameplay where it's been a controller through the telly moment, and you literally stop playing the game. I don't know if it's happened to any of you, but it does happen, and I think that you have gameplay is more important to me than graphics and everything else. So, you know, your war zones, everything else. I do play them, and Fortnite and PUBG and everything else. In fact, with me and my son, we play Fortnite together. We get a few victory royales and everything else, which is great fun. I'm actually better than he is, which I find hilarious. Played loads of different games over the years, but yes, when the original version of this, so Sheltered, when it first came out, it had issues with it. And I do genuinely believe that they will get this to a position where everything is finely tuned, everything is balanced, everything works the way it should, and it's just a genuinely enjoyable gaming experience, which it is now. No response to the broadcast. You bleeped. I'm not going to swear, because obviously I declare that I don't swear on my streams when I monetize these after they've been broadcast. But that was one of those moments. Give me a trader, damn it. I need a trader. You, repair the bed, go to sleep. You two have a nice little chat in the cold now, apparently. Yeah, there you go. You can see your breath at 12, 13 degrees Celsius. Alright. Well, at least everyone's comfortable now in the middle of the night. And the next thing, of course, we now wait for our rain. Yeah, you can upgrade stuff. Already have. So I've upgraded the efficiency and the capacity of the water purifier, and I have upgraded efficiency twice for the water filter outside. So that's improved it by 20%. The next one, we need 10 2-star transistors. We need 5 2-star pipes. We need 10 2-star cogs, and we need 10 2-star pistons to upgrade it. That is a big ask for another 10%. It's a very big ask because, again, finding this stuff is unlikely. And then for the final, it needs to be triple star, 20 transistors, 10 pistons, 15 cogs, 5 pipes, and 10 transistors. Sensors. The other thing that I used to like on Sheltered that I think, and I'm hoping they introduce on this, is if you remember as you upgraded it, the little picture changed. So as you upgraded it, it looked like you'd added and bolted stuff onto it to make it work better. And the same with the O2 filter as well. As you upgraded it, it changed its appearance. I'd like them to introduce that again. Oh dear. Okay, you're going to have to use the toilet. Go. How are you doing? You desperately need food. Okay. I need some meat. Eat an onion. Actually, how much do they give? 6 sustenance. Yeah, just go and eat a raw onion. Mmm, tasty. Lovely. Delicious. Okay, I thought, did I tell her to go and eat? Obviously. Oh no, I told her to go to the toilet, didn't I? Open pantry. You eat the other piece of meat that's left. Don't have a rabbit. Oh, I'm saying that. There is one sniffing it now. But how are you doing? Good, apart from the fact you need water in the toilet, but I'm going to send you on an expedition anyway. You, as soon as actually, no, we will send sleep out. Go to sleep. You, on the other hand, once you've eaten, so we'll send Anthony and Katya out. While she's eating, let's repair equipment. So we need to make a lens and a hinge. This we should be able to repair. Okay, so we'll repair that now. Then we will craft a lens and hinge. Get all of that constructed. Repair that. Build that. Build that. And repair equipment. Binoculars. Don't stand in the bloody chiller. Right, okay, set up expedition. So Katya and Anthony. So Anthony, Katya. Next, equipment. So bedroll and bag. Bag and binoculars. And weapons. So knife and knife. And a one-star grenade that we've still got. Okay, we're not really going to be trading on this one, so it's not really necessary to take stuff, but we'll take stuff anyway just in case we have an encounter. So we'll take 5 circuit boards. That will do. Yep. Oh, medical stuff. That's what I forgot to take last time. So bandages and a med kit. Next. Okay, so hunt. Hunt. Forage. Return. Next. And off they go. So that'll get us plenty of meat. No, Nicholas, you are limited by your stamina, so you can only attack twice with each of the people that are on the expedition, and you do need to upskill your strength, definitely. So, yeah, no. A bit more challenging to do that, if not impossible. Right, what's she doing? Let's go and repair this, because that is falling apart. And repair that as well. And repair that as well. We're all good. Oh, well, that's -5 now. So, again, we need to play... Oh, we're raining. We're raining. Water's going up. Oh. The only question now is how long is it going to rain for? So, got 25 water so far, and of course no more rain on the near horizon. Hopefully we're at the tail end of summer now, eh? Day 30. I think it should stay in spring first 30 days, then move into summer for maybe 60 days, then move to autumn for another 60 days, so maybe 60 days for each season. They're not entirely realistic, but no, approximation of realism. Right, you don't need, but go and stand outside and get clean. You as well, go and stand outside and get clean. While it's raining, might as well use the free shower. The improvement to the efficiency of the water filter is making a big difference, of course. That's why water's going up as quick as it is going up. Had I not upgraded it, we would probably be even more screwed. Yep, you get black rain varilla and you get normal rain. So black rain is acidic stuff. They've both got, there you go, they've both got heat exhaustion in the rain, and that's it, stopped. So that's as long as the rain lasted. So we managed to get 46 water. Not terrible, but it's not great either. And on the map, we still have a fair amount to uncover to be able to get to the trader, which again, not great. I do have a feeling that eventually this game, they're going to die. I just have that general feeling that the water is going to become a more and more of an issue, to the point that I will have to go to my backup version for my live streams, which I've been creating as a just in case. Right, what temperature are we at inside? 21. Okay, so ideally I should probably get another fan built. So, craft object. Okay, so for tier 3, lots of 2-star stuff. Okay, so no, to that. So we need a motor and 4 cogs. Okay, so motor and 1, 2, 3, 4 cogs. Let's get at least this upstairs part maybe cooled down a little bit. Maybe not massively, but enough that we can see a temperature difference. Just, yeah. There you go. The Jenny is no longer in there, and they still walk when they've got no action end to end. And it's always this top corner. So my next thing might be to move everything down here, turn this into a chiller maybe, expand it out slightly, then move everything back up again. The only problem is the food needs to be near the kitchen. So this is our kitchen area. Right. Don't walk back in there. Just don't. Get some food. That's, oh dear, we may have encountered a bear. Okay, we've had an encounter in a forest. Get ready for all hell to break loose and these two to get killed. Investigate. Oh no, it's with the old clan. Okay, really? Just grab blah, blah. Right, there's 3 of them with baseball bats. We are screwed if we can't flee. Oh dear. Oh dear. And they're going first. Oh, that was not good. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They're all higher skilled, and they're all higher damage inflicting, even though I've been leveling up. Okay, so escape. Escape successful. We're going to lose a load of stuff. We lost our grenade and our bandages. But that's why. So strength 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 9, 6, 9, 5, 6, 9, 6, 9, 8, 8. So basically 3 hardcore people, and that's it. Yep. No reputation hit, of course, but at the same time interrupted our hunting, and they're now going to probably move on to the next hunt. Yes. So screwed that up for us as well. Oh yes, and the medkit. Use. Okay, well, we've used the medkit. He's back up to 92 out of 130, bearing in mind that is a 3-star medkit. But yeah, so yes. Boosting all of your stats is a great idea, of course, which they have been doing. So you've got dexterity for the running machine and strength for the punching bag. But at the same time, as you can see, if you're a 2-party and you encounter 3 people with baseball bats, have not got much of a chance. Especially if they get to do all of the moves first, because their stats are higher. Right, George, food. I need to 1-star. To you. Go and harvest the trap, please. We will get a decent amount. Next thing to do is craft soap. And then to get you to craft a tier 2 fan. The question is, can we put it in? No. Might be able to if we can scooch these over a fraction. So, range shelter. Can we move this at all? Move it to there. Okay. So we can't move that because he's sitting on it. Okay, now let's try again. Craft object, tier 2, fan. No, still not enough space. One piece of meat. Really? One piece of meat. Oh, and I've got someone approaching the shelter. And we have got stuff in the junk pile. Okay, cool. What it was doing in the junk pile, but yeah, see, managed to get that just before that guy went and raided the junk pile. So it's worth checking. It's always worth checking as well. Reached level 452. When you compare them to the... Yeah. I'm just reading your guys' comments, and someone's put AB sweet, and I was looking to see if AB was commenting in the thread, but I couldn't see any comments. So right, okay, don't walk back to the frickin' chiller room. I tell you what, clean the table and probably give it a repair as well. Yep. Right, you on the other hand, I'm going to leave you till you're absolutely desperate for the toilet. Come on, successful hunt, please. Okay. Still no rain over the next 2 days. The other thing to do is rearrange the shelter more, so let's go there. Or what we could do is just put a fan down on this floor, actually. We've got 2 rooms down here that are more ambient temperatures acceptable. Right. So let's try and move. So it's not going to let me get a single tool. The other thing would be to move. Can't put it over the table. No, can't put it over there. Oh, of course the Jenny's gone, hasn't it? Right. Dump that over there. Move that there. Slide that over. Slide that over. Right, is there anything that we can dump? Potentially water filtering, maybe. Okay, go back there. But is that going to allow... No. Okay, fine. Medicine cabinet down there. Move the table right over. There we go. If there's not enough space for a fan there now, I will be deeply shocked. Right, craft object. Here 2. Fan. Yay! Right, while you're buggering off down there, cancel your work. Exercise treadmill. Yeah, go on, use it. Okay. Add fuel. Clean and air. Okay, once you've put that in, you might as well use the 1 piece of meat, craft a piece of meat. Confirm. Hunt is nearly finished. Speed up time. Excellent. Just thermostat. Keep the room at 20 degrees Celsius, actually. That'll do. There we go. So this room's losing temperature anyway, but hopefully during the day that'll make a bit of a difference. Okay, what have we got? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So 6 pieces of meat and some leather. And I think what we'll do is we'll change routes. Complete waypoint. Hunt. And then we'll go home. Confirm. Because at the moment we don't really need the stuff that you get from foraging, so it's worth doing it. Oh yeah, not a bad idea. Yep, putting it above the bed. Yep, cool. Like that. But really, the water butt can come down as well, and we can move this stuff even further over. Ding, ding. Now, pretty... Yeah, so you could do it there, but it's going to be... No point. No point. Doing it as a 1-cell room is a bit pointless. I was just thinking maybe there'd still be a space for the fan, but clearly not. Although on saying that, what we could do... We move this anywhere, doesn't matter. Put it there. Move that over. One fan there. Move that there. That there. Yes, that works. Okay. Move that back, because I'm just thinking this has got rations on it. It's got stuff that doesn't decay anyway. So we should be able to then disable one fan or use both of them in this big ass room. Or move this one actually. So down there. Throw up there. We've got a fan in here as well. Okay. There we go. So just see what this is. Just the thermostat. So -3. That's fine. Let's see what the room temperature actually is. Yeah, -2. Rapid change in temperature. So the temperature's increasing in the room. So adjust thermostat. -10. Close. Okay, it's starting to come back down again. Bit of experimentation here really. So to see what we can do. So the temperature is still going up. Stabilizing is going down. So let's just keep it speed up time. See what happens. No, see the temperature's going up. So it's a nice idea, but it's not going to work. Okay. Right. So let's rearrange shelter again. That needs to go back to there. Where was the second fan? Where did I put it? Yep. There we go. And swap these over. This is the one that we need to get to, so put it right next to the door. Water again. Don't need chilled water, so pantry as close to the door as possible, which is there. Play and adjust thermostat. -5, yes. And adjust thermostat. Don't put it at -10 because it's too cold. Leave it at -2. Now, there we go. So the temperature will go back down again. And apparently, this room is now nice and cold. Interesting, speaking. Seeing as there's nothing in there to chill it, but okay. Yep, end of week report, event report, blah 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 blah. Done and close. Speed up. Get the hunting done. Oh, she just weaned herself. Whoopsie daisy. Did she? No? Oh, it looked like it. Okay, use toilet. Yeah, it definitely should only need one fan. I'd have thought making it one tile wide and having one tier 2 fan for a medium-sized room set on -10, you would have decent, decent chilling, but clearly not. Take a shower with soap. Right, how are you doing? You're doing not too bad. You're still green. Your food's green. Next thing you do is drink water. Anything else we need to do? Yep, check integrity. There's nothing back from there, is there? Okay. See how our objects are doing. What's the lowest integrity? No, that's the wrong way around. Oh, wind turbine. Fans. Okay, both the fans. Right. Up here. Yep. Jeez. Right. Okay, you might as well repair some stuff as well. What are these doing? 80%. It's 5 minutes. Okay. And repair. That's alright for now. That doing, that needs repairing as well, doesn't it? Yep. Right, more hunting completed. Okay, take all. And look at all that lovely meat. Lots of meals. Perfect. Okay. Well, as long as we get some more rain. Got 42 water still, so we're not doing too bad. Okay, you're cold, of course. Of course you are. That's it. Carry on with your jobs, mate. Don't need sleep yet. Everything's looking good. And you go. And there is another rabbit captured as well. Well, we're going to have an excess of meat at this rate. Let's just quickly do the room temperatures again. Okay, we're at -2. So they're fighting with each other at the moment. So adjust thermostat 2. Close. It'll be stable. Yeah. Cool. Okay. That's been fixed. You are going off to fix a couple of others. Let's skill you up as well, which is dexterity. Make blade specialization. Yes. Close. Once you've repaired those two things, come out and skin the rabbit. Which point I think we need to build another one. Okay. Craft object. What else do we want? Ideally, ceramic sink and mirror. This sink not only allows faction members to wash their hands, reducing the chances of contracting food poisoning when eating by 50%, but also lets them change their hairstyles. Soap can be added to a sink to increase the reduction to 100%. So it's one of the things that I've never actually built in the game, but it is worth highlighting that one of the things that you can do at the beginning of the game is build this steel sink. And if you then add soap to it, you can wash your hands and then eat, and you will not get food poisoning no matter how dirty you are. So you have filthy faction members, as long as they wash their hands, and also more importantly, dirty water gets transferred to the water purifier to make your water last longer. So that takes showers out of the equation. Next, let people piss themselves. So get the toilet to the maximum requirement, and they will just, soil themselves, but they're already dirty, so it doesn't really matter. This is if you're hardcore trying to save water. And then all you need to do then is deal with the thirst mechanic. So you let it get all the way to 95, 96% need, and then give them water. Bring it back down to 0 again. That's the minimum way that you can use water. I don't like playing it like that, which is why I'm playing it the way I'm playing it. But just to let you guys know, if you want to do hardcore water saving, you let them go to the toilet anywhere when they need it. Don't shower them. You build the sink, put soap on it. So every time they need to eat, you get them to wash their hands, and then the only time you need to use water is to quench thirst. And if you hunt for meat, then you don't need to make soups or anything either. But again, I don't like playing like that. It's a bit, it's a bit cruel on shelter dwellers to have them around soiling themselves constantly, living in filth, and just giving them a sink and some soap and saying, well, at least your hands are clean when you eat your food. You're not going to get food poisoning. I'm sure they'll start suffering some mental issues as well if you do that for an extended period of time. No, cleaning the shelter does not cost water. It doesn't, no. Although in sheltered, you actually used to deliberately let your shelter get dirty so that rats turned up, and you have the cat as the pet. The cat was way OP'd, because you could basically get food from the cat catching the rats. So you just cook the meat from that, and you had a permanent food supply. So in the original sheltered, you could use the cat as basically a super duper food generator. Right, come on, get back inside the shelter. At least a reasonable temperature inside here now. Because at 29 degrees Celsius, of course you're going to die of heat. That's some slow ass walking there, catcher. That is some slow ass walking. Come on, you can do it. Shouldn't be dying of heat exhaustion anymore. Go and have a drink of water. You definitely have a drink of water. And this and right, finally we can collect stuff. Ding! Hey, cool. Okay, they're now going to have a row, of course, to decrease their mood even further. Yes, Nicolaus, you are indeed correct. In fact, I did highlight that earlier in the stream. We've already unlocked the 20% extra chance of getting high quality goods while crafting. So, right, repair the bed, sleep. So yeah, the question is, so for a tier 3 comfy bed, we need some springs, some wool, some metal, and some nuts and bolts. So let's create some nuts and bolts. Let's just go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, max. And see how many we get that are of good quality. Right, yeah, you slowly go to sleep. Okay, how are you doing? You're doing alright. Too bad. Got the dust storm. I'd like to get to the end of today before the end of the stream so that we can see if there's any rain on the horizon. So let's speed up the game. Oh, right, okay, you just went from okay to red and now you're working out. Really? Right, go and open pantry. Eat. You, seeing as you're standing there, craft items. Go. Loads of cooked meat. Then as soon as one of them is cooked, there we go. Oh, now we've got 2 stars of chance of creating excellent dishes. Open pantry after you've cooked everything, seeing as the chef deserves to be able to eat as well. Right, then you sleep. Oh, look at that, done a moonwalk across the floor there. Awesome stuff. Right, you are heading to food. Anthony, desperate water after it's eaten a meal, but shower, so take a shower with soap. Then some water. So that should take care of hunger. Oh no, skip that order. Go to the toilet first. Then take a shower with soap, because of course going to the toilet increases your dirtiness. So you want to make sure that if the toilet is needed, you also do it first. That's the way you... Don't stand in there, for the love of... You should be able to put a locked door. That's what you should be able to do. Here, I should be able to lock it, so that I only allow people in when I choose to allow them in. That would be a good idea, because there is a door there. So it would be worth it if you could lock the door to prevent them going in. Basically a block, so that they can't go into the room. Get hypothermia. Okay. Got no traps out there anymore, but we've also got loads of meat. So now, while it's cool outside, let's get Ketcher to go and repair everything. Especially seeing as she's just walked back into the freezer again. Right, go and repair. 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 And repair. That'll keep you busy for a while. You are excelente. All of your, though you're in a bad mood, you're red and flashing. Yep, okay, so do we have any desires that... Oh, actually, that's worth looking at. Tier 2 and garage. What do we need? We need 3 more cement, 2 motors, and 5 plates of metal. So, 3 more cement, 2 motors, and 3 or 4 of these, which we might not have enough scraps to do. Okay, well. Now wondering who I asked to do that. Okay, was it Catcher that? Oh, she's repairing stuff, isn't she? Doing nothing. Okay, try that again. Craft item. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. And you could put it like deep underground as well, the garage. You'd have thought you might be building it up on the surface, but yeah, yeah, you build it down as one of the rooms. So I thought the same when I was doing the playtest. When I built it, I was like, okay then, I was expecting to put a shack on the roof of the shelter, but not above ground. It's an underground 2x2 room. Okay, come on. Right, he's crafted everything, so now we need our crafter. Good old George. Craft object. Tier 2. What are we missing? Oh, one sheet of metal, really? Okay, well, in that case, recycle. I have to recycle something we've got loads of, which should give us some metal shavings. That's only 2. Bucket will give us 12. Okay. What about the 2-star knife? 20. Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Recycle. Okay. Oh. You're desperate for blue. Okay, go use the toilet. And can't make any more soap yet. You're standing outside. Oh yeah, Catch is the one that has the wants to witness execution. So wants to witness the execution of the prisoner. Nice. No, I'm not accepting new recruits. Again, you are fairly decent, but I can't accept you, so go away. Yep, you just stand there while... lovely. Excellent. Okay, recycling shouldn't take long. 0.1 hours remaining, so speed up. Collect items, take all, and confirm, and craft item, 1 metal plate, confirm, and don't are standing outside. Okay, you clean the table. You, on the other hand, just clean the shelter, just to give you something to do. And you, finally, craft object, garage. There we go. Got everything we need. Boom. Okay, so this is where our vehicles will be kept. So let's speed up time, seeing as we only have a few minutes left of the stream today. Oh, traders arrived. Awesome. Please be a veggie. Oh, weapons. Okay. Pipe bomb, 1 star. Likely to fizzle and do nothing. We'll take the 1-star bullet. We'll take the 2-star bullet. We'll take that. We'll take that. 2-star flashbang. Yeah, we'll take you. 3-star for 135. No thanks. Right. Now the question is, what can we trade? 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the question is anything cheaper? That's worth 15, but we can turn it into metal chunks. That is worth 75. Worth 26. 32 versus 38, attempt trade. Way, trader agreed with your proposed deal. Boom. Big difference in the value there. So quite an exceptionally good deal we got. Never tried to move it, and I don't think you can, no. Okay, so motorbikes and cars need a bridge. Okay, fair enough. So that hasn't changed. That was the same in the playtest, which can be a pain depending on your map that spawns. So as an example, what Nikolaus is talking about in it is that you would need to go up to this bridge to get across. And as of yet have uncovered no other bridges, and we also don't know what the terrain is around here. It'd be worth sending someone out on a bike just to here and back. And the other thing to do as well is to have someone following skill. Let's see if we've got it. So this one here. Nope. Charisma, sorry. This one here. Mission of Mercy. So if the person has the Mission of Mercy skill, the other factions will not attack you. So you can put them on a vehicle with this skill and send them out exploring to uncover the fog, and then you don't get attacked by the other factions. So it's a good way of exploring. Oh, you found a van. Nice. I had a couple of motorbikes when I'd done the play test. I haven't actually used vehicles in the full release of the game so far. So it's all interesting. Right, Anthony is dying to sleep. So prepare the bed, then go to sleep. Assuming that George is going to shower. We've got 33 water, we've got another 2 days of sandstorms as well. So it's not looking very good, is it? Okay. After you're done, take it. And then some. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, much better. Okay, speed up time. Yep, I know you're whiffy. Okay, so you can deconstruct it, take it apart, add vehicle chassis. There aren't any because obviously we haven't found any yet. But, yeah, so the garage is now constructed. No, you can't. Already tried that Hunter 280. I already tried setting up an expedition. Watch this. So we'll just use Amanda. Next, won't bother equipping anything. And go and click over here. Left click, left click, left click, left click. No, can't go there. You need to uncover the fog between the 2 locations. So, no, can't. You need to uncover the fog of war first. Right, once he's showered, go and shower as well. Eat. Yeah. We're bringing a 2-ton car back to the shelter in our backpacks. Oh yes. If any of you watch Viva La Dirt League, which are an amazing bunch of lads from New Zealand who post videos on Facebook and YouTube, some of their videos that they do is hilarious. One of them is the horse pocket. So the 2 guys are talking and he's like, why don't you just use your horse pocket? And the other guy's like, what on earth are you talking about? What do you mean? No, your horse pocket. No, you just put the horse in your pocket. And the other guy's, what do you mean you put the horse in your pocket? Which doesn't fit in a pocket. Brilliant. If you've never watched them before, just search YouTube for Viva La Dirt League. Their videos are hilarious. They're all gaming tropes as well. They've done loads on PUBG, some more recent games as well, and fantasy, so kind of World of Warcraft type games. So those fantasy games, they do a lot of piss take videos on those as well, but definitely worth watching. And as I say that, it's almost the end of today's stream as well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've had a lot of progress. We've still got 30 water left. I'm proud of that. We're doing well. Most importantly, save. And on the actual save, because you'll see, so what's the 27th? It's yesterday. Okay, so save yes. Okay. We have new, which is ready, and we also down here have live stream new again and live stream test. So I was testing all the way up till 40 minutes before this stream started, just because I wanted to see what was going to happen going forwards. So just to make sure that, you know, it wasn't going to be death and destruction and everything else, although this one is coming quite close to it in comparison to how we're doing now, because I learned extra lessons, and that's the way to do it, because what I want to do is give you guys good content for these streams. But let's hit play, pause, and for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am going to call it a day. So thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my closing screen on now, which is my Be Right Back screen. But I can now do this, which is a bit more professional. So transition off of the game. But thank you all again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And to those that have donated to me with tips, thank you very much. And I am going to say thanks in the channel as well. So just in case because someone was waiting for the subtitles to drop on yesterday's stream, so thanks for tuning in. And until tomorrow evening, see you tomorrow at 2000. Again, last day this week that I'll be streaming, but the same bat channel, same place. See you tomorrow.